Hey Joel, Art Bolaro Clean Solar here. This is the first submission for our feedback for one of the two uh, Aurora offered proposal customizations. We appreciate it. So, what I'm going to do is just go through what you shared last time. I have some mock proposals up. There's a couple big graphical changes, and then I think the rest are uh, pertaining to the specific line items on the proposal. But overall, you guys did a really good job. So hopefully these changes won't be too difficult for the Aurora team to implement. So I'm just going to go side by side. Cover page looks good. I think if we can, if it's possible, get the city, in this case San Jose, to actually start on the third line. That way it would read first name, last name of the customer, street address, city, state, zip code at the end. USA doesn't really matter to us since we are strictly based in the Bay Area, California, but due to variables, if that's not possible to omit, that's fine. Here, between the sales rep first name, last name, if we can limit that to one space, so just take one space out, that'd be great. And then also add email address here. I think that would help as well. Second page. So this is in the PDF. Let's go back to here. Sales mode looks good. Same thing. With this page here, the partnering for a better future. This was one of the big graphical changes where we took your feedback, Aurora's feedback. This graphic here seems to read very linearly with a portrait orientation, but because Aurora's in landscape, we had to redesign it. So our marketing team came up with this graphic here. It's a little bit wider, so it'll help fill out the space for a landscape orientation, same title, a little bit different font. But I'm going to send you these graphics so your team can implement them. And then the logo in the corner. That should help. Third page, Your Life with Solar. So this is the, let's see, this page here. Looks pretty good in PDF. Um, Only feedback we have is if we can round up, so get rid of the decimal points, I think that would help in all three of these figures. The estimated savings without solar, with solar, if there's a way to just round up, get rid of the decimal points, that would help. Fourth page is going to be this guy here, your customized solutions. So in this page, this is where a lot of the line item feedback we're coming to, where our current proposal, and I think I might have shared this with you last time. This is an example for one customer. This is all the nitty gritty, all the meat and potatoes, nuts and bolts, if you will, for panel type, panel quantity, inverter quantity, battery type and quantity, system sizes for both production, energy offset, and we would add billing offset here. But in the Aurora template, we don't have that. I'm going to zoom in one. It's just a reference to the PV with panel types, inverter types, quantities, though those are there. What we're missing is batteries, I think, on other proposals. So this is another system design for a customer. I think on those slides, you had, here we are, storage, Powerwall 3, quantity 1. So if we can take these guys here and then insert them into this page here above the gray line, and then also implement system size and production. So PV, battery, system size, and production. Production is pretty key because Clean Solar has production guarantee. That's one of our big talking points and value adds over everybody else. Is to date we have the strongest production guarantee I've ever seen come across. So that would be helpful. And then also getting rid of the decimal points, that would help as well. Internal rate of return, we can scrap that if it'll give you more space to add all those items. Everything else looks good. This next thing is really a question for you. So rather than a point of change, but sometimes in loading this proposal, the picture of the house isn't centered. I noticed that if you go into the drawing, move it around, zoom in, zoom out, um, it'll save to that last image. So just wondering from a workflow perspective, if it's possible to load with the image already centered. That way our reps don't have to go in, zoom out, center the picture, etc. So again, that's more a question than feedback or changes. But those would be the changes we'd like to see on this page: equipment listing, system sizes, production, decimal points, and then scrap the internal rate of return. Next page here, complex system. Jumping back to the PDF. Again, with your feedback, this graphic is very linear. So our team came up with a landscape graphic. If we can just swap those out. Again, I'll send that to you afterwards. And then the last page, I think, is a graphic here for planning and layout views. This guy here looks good. No other changes. I think eventually, probably on the next rendition, we're gonna add a battery insert, so a dedicated page just for energy storage between this slide for customized solutions and this slide here for the milestone graphic. Our teams are still working on it, not sure what it looks like yet, but just wanted to give you the heads up on that. Other than that, Aurora's putting out good work. Really happy that we were able to turn a new corner, get communication going, and push forward on this project. So let me know. Thanks.